Sorry about that, guys. I tend to talk a little too much. But like I was saying, the Ulta brand ones were $16, so I think for a little extra, I'd rather get the better quality of the ones, because the Morphe ones should be better. But with my experience with Ulta products, their name products is they're either really good or really, really bad. I've had no in between with them. I had purchased years ago it was on clearance. It was one of their palettes, which normally go for, I think, 20 bucks. Their palettes. And I got this one for $9, which I was like, oh, that's not a bad deal. So I got it because the colors in it were really nice. And no staying power, no color payoff, nothing. I ended up giving it to somebody because I was just so disgusted with it. The only thing, I kept the brush from the palette, and that's the only thing that was good about it. Then I have some... Alright, so this is like a little thing that I keep my mascara, my eye liners, and some lip glosses. Like, this is the Too Faced Honey Lip Gloss right there. So, in here, now I've gotten rid of quite a few of them just because the quality wasn't there. So, I love the Urban Decay pencils. I love them. The gold one was amazing. I bought this one in Junkie, and it's beautiful. I don't use it all the time, but I do love it. And they are expensive by comparison. So then, that same day, I had found the Ulta brand ones, which are supposed to be 24 Glide-On Gel Eyeliners. It's supposed to be amazing. So, I bought a ton of them. And I'm going to tell you this right now. This Junkie compared to the same color in the Ulta one can't even touch it. You're getting what you're paying for when it comes to this. So, I do have a couple left. I have this black one, which I used for my Beetlejuice look. This is the only reason why I'm really keeping this pencil as of right now. Because there's a few more Halloween looks that I'm going to be using it with. So, it's not necessarily something I wear day to day. The quality's not there. This one is in Plum. I don't know why I still have this one, to be honest with you, because I don't use it. So I need to figure out something with this. This one, I do actually like. This is called Copper, and this one's got like a little, it's copper in color, but it's got little silver flecks in it. So this one I do like. It has decent power to it when you put it on. But that's really it. This is like the only one that I'll be like, oh, that's good. But I went through almost every color that they have to figure that out. The rest are not good for the price. But this one I would repurchase probably. I have so many other products. I don't know when I would repurchase it. But that one out of all of them would be the one I'd be like, oh yeah, that's not so bad. That's literally it though. Anyway, so this was the reason why my friend wanted to go. Now this has been out and it's been sold out. She's been trying to get it since it was released, I think almost a year ago now, or 6 months, something like that. I originally had no interest in it, but there was only 2 left, and the one that was there for swatching was really muddy. They really used it and like mixed it up and stuff, so I wasn't really impressed with what I saw, but I knew if I didn't grab it, I was probably going to end up regretting it. So I did end up getting it, and I'm very excited now. So this is by Morphe. This is the James Charles palette. As you all know, everybody's been going crazy for it. I do have one other palette from Morphe, and I forget which one it's called. It's not by a celebrity or anything like that. It was a gift from my friend for my birthday or Christmas. I don't remember which one, but it's a beautiful palette. So I have a lot of palettes. I had no business buying this palette, and I know that. But I was like, you know what, let me get it. I've seen his videos, love him, so let me grab it. So the palette itself is super sleek. Look at how beautiful that is. Hello. Now, the colors in it were way prettier than like the nasty, messed up, swatched one. So I want to show it to you. I have seen pictures of it online. I was like, oh, that is really pretty, but I wasn't going out of my way for it. Oh, I'm so glad that I got it. Look at how beautiful these colors are. This one's called Artsy. Really am loving that particular color. Some of the names are really pretty, and I like, he's gotta be, not from my neck of the woods, but from my area, well, not really, we're not in the same state, but we vacation apparently in the same place, I think, unless he's from there. I don't know, because one of the colors here in the corner is called Cape Cod, and that's kind of like what got me. I'm like, oh my god, like, I love Cape Cod. It's one of my favorite places to go, so I assume that, like, maybe he vacations there, or maybe he's from there. But, let's see. There's canvas, ring light, so good, 518, rusted, Halloween, wig, tea, Benny, boutique, shook, you're kidding, literally, Mary, sister, punch me, flashback face, tune, code James, 10% off, no beans, spooky, pinkity dinkity, skip, single, love that, artsy, escape, acapella, brother, playground, cola, hello, Cape Cod, daddy, guac, yes please, social, blade, and B. So really the only thing on here that, like, I recognize is Cape Cod. So I don't know if he lives there or was from there or whatnot, but I was, like, so excited when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, somebody else who loves Cape Cod like I do. So it's like, we have something to bond over. But this palette is gorgeous. I'm so glad that my friend talked me into it. This palette, I think, was $39. But Morphe's products are really good. Like I said, I do have one of them already. I really need to go through what I have now, because I've been using this one. Let me show it to you, actually, since we have some time to talk. Let me put that back in there. I love it. Love the box. Love everything. Love you. Thank you. I don't know what I'm thinking when I paid for it. This is by Too Faced, okay? Love Too Faced, one of my favorite brands. And I adore this. I love the way it smells, and I love the colors in here. Now, this one that I love this one down here, Nuts About You. I love all the shimmers. But that one I think is a really great base to do just a basic look, great for the office and stuff like that. My problem is, and now I'm not so sure if it's because this palette has been out for a while. It says 2015. I think it came out, I want to say it's younger than that. I could be wrong. Because I've had this for maybe 2 years. It's 2019. So I want to say I got it in 2017. I could be wrong. Who knows how old it was before I got it. I don't know. But it doesn't last when I put it on. And it's upsetting. Because I love the colors. They're beautiful. It smells amazing. I do. I'm not giving any hate to Too Faced, you know. Don't think that. So does anybody else have this palette? Does anybody else have similar issues with maybe other palettes from Too Faced? Is it just me here? I'm just curious. I have the honey one. I haven't used it yet. I got that a couple months ago. Haven't used it yet. So I'm wondering if it's going to be the same. I have other Too Faced ones that I've used. I gotta play with my other Too Faced and see if it's the same problem. Maybe it's just the formula, and maybe, because when my best friend really got me, I really didn't think that there was a difference between drugstore makeup for a while and the higher end makeups. I was young and I had other interests when it came to like fashion and stuff like that. But there is a difference between higher marketed brands and lower marketed brands. I've learned that. Not all of them are worth the hype, but you know, that's how you learn and you experiment. But one of the first brands that she turned me on to originally was BH Cosmetics, which is really good. It's a really great price point for what you're getting, and there is color pigmentation. Their products are great. I just have so many other ones that I use that I don't go to them. For a newcomer into makeup, they are absolutely amazing. So, not long after that, we started playing with the Too Faced's and Urban Decay, because I feel like that's kind of like how people gradually get into like the higher makeups, like the Natashas and stuff like that. So this had just come out around that time. We were really starting to get into palettes, and she got it first, and I fell in love with it, and I love the packaging. Like, Too Faced does a lot of these little, or at least they did, I don't know if they've gotten away from these little ones, because she has like a million. She's got one with macaroons on it. She's got the Totally Cool one, which I ended up getting rid of. I gave that to somebody. But like tons of different palettes. like this, which is perfect for travel, which is another thing that I loved about it. It's compact, perfect for travel. These colors you can do so many looks with, and I felt like that with a lot of these little guys that they created. But I didn't notice at the time. I mean, at the time, I had an allergic reaction to something. It wasn't the makeup. I thought it was, but it wasn't. And I stepped away from it. But then when I realized it wasn't the makeup that I was allergic to, I started using it again. And I noticed last week when I was wearing it to work that like not even halfway through my day, this was wearing off. And I was a little annoyed about it because I love the palette, love the colors, but if it's not having the staying power, I can't. You know what I'm saying? I have been using as well. And my Jeffree doesn't give me that problem. Anytime I put Jeffree on, it's there to stay. And I love that. His formulas are amazing. I have been using this palette as well. This is an Urban Decay palette in Nocturnal Shadow Box. And this one has been absolutely amazing as well. Color pigmentation is there. So, I don't know. I gotta play with some of my other Too Faced. I don't know if it's their formula or if it's just old. I just gotta figure it out. But I was really disappointed when I learned that about this because it's so cute. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I think it's adorable. I just don't know what to do with it at the moment. Besides sniffing it, but so cute. I'm so upset about it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to get myself ready. I have to run out and pick up a few things. We had a snowstorm that I wasn't aware of, but it's kind of calmed down and the roads are clear, so I can go and pick up the things I need to pick up. But I will see you all later, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.